It is nice to be here this morning. Talking about PEP, okay, technical analysis of PEP and price prediction of PEP. So that is what we're going to be talking about now. So technical analysis and price prediction of PEP. So I think for a while now, so for a while I've been trading PEP. Okay, I've been trying to take advantage of the opportunity that presents itself on PEP. So I always say, if you know me quite well, you may have noticed that I kind of like to open shots. Okay, I kind of like to open shots on meme coins, really, than open long position. Because when they fall, okay, when meme coins fall, they're always on a free fall. Okay, that's the truth. When meme coins fall, they are always on a free fall. Okay, and that is the basic reason why I kind of like to open short on them. Okay, and obviously, it is it is exciting to open short on meme coins. What they're actually thinking that those meme coins they will become the next Doge coin or the next Shiba coin. So okay, I wanted to like tag someone on Telegram channel. Let me check. Um, Pep USDT. All right. Yeah. Now, if you look at this clearly, let me go back to. No, sorry about this. I mean, okay, okay. Let me search for crypto niche here. Crypto niche here, right? Okay, crypto niche. So if you scroll down, I think let me check again. Make a down altcoins. Yeah, I think for some reasons I did analysis on this, but I honestly don't know why it's not showing up on my screen. Okay, I was surprised that it's not actually showing up on my screen. Otherwise, I would have loved to show you some metrics right here. But nevertheless, let me go back to this. So let me go back to this on Pep. Yeah, exactly. Look at these charts right here. Can you see it? Okay. Um, if you look at this chart here, okay, I opened short position, and that short position was actually amazing. So I published this on, August 5 of this month, right? So it was really amazing because Pep actually crashed all the way to, um, you know, it broke out the support, right? It broke out the support. So let me play that so you can see that you can see by yourself, okay? Because I was looking forward to opening a long position probably after breaking the support, okay? So if you look at this, what did you see? Boom, okay? It actually broke out of the support. All right. Then the strong support level at some time it became a new resistance. Can you see this rejection? Price was rejected again when this became a new resistance. Did you see that? Okay. Did you see that? So, and I said massive profits. Yeah. So now this could be another update. Just a comment. I will say that since the support was broken and it became new resistance, new resistance. That's an update on my chart. New resistance. So it makes sense to look, you know, to look for long entry now. Okay, what do you think? Okay, I'm trying to update these charts. Okay, so that those who are actually following me will know that I'm interested in opening long positions now on that. So I'm going to cancel this, right? I'm going to cancel that. So that's to show you that, since a long time now, I've been interested in Pep, including Pep. If you look at this, June 25, okay, I've been interested in Pep. I opened short position on June 25. Okay, can you see that? Okay, on 1 hour time frame right there. Can you see it? So I've really been interested in Pep, because I knew that the hype was crazy. If it's going to pump, so it's going to pump hard, and if it's going to dump, it will dump massively, right? So now I'm going to be having a look at Pep again. Okay, you can see top mentioned symbol that I've mentioned: Pep, BTC, you know, Bitcoin and Solana. Okay, so just to show you that I'm really interested in Pep using it. So let me go back to this. Let me go back to this charts. If you go on Telegram now, on 8th of the month, I said Pep lovers looks like it is bottom out. Still waiting for buy confirmation though, right? So now we're going to see if the buy is confirmed or not. Okay. So for those who have entered that trade, I asked them now that how is it going from your side? Okay, so that's it. Let me now go back to the charts. Okay, let me go back to the charts. You can see that since a long time I've drawn this trend line. Okay, this trend line, like a possible movement that I'm looking out for. Okay, and when this line was broken, okay, completely when it was convincingly broken, okay, I knew right there that it's about time to open a short position. on it. Okay, a open a short position on it, and I'm not be using 1 hour because this is likely going to be a swing trade. Okay, this is going to be a swing trade for me. So I'm going to come here now. Okay, where is it? Text. I want to use text here. No, not here. So this analysis is for swing trade, not scalping. Okay, not scalping. So you have to be aware of that. It's for swing trades and not scalping. All right. So sorry about that. Okay, now we have access to a bigger screen, isn't it? So if you look at this, if you zoom in on this, if you zoom in on this, okay, what you will see here is an exhaustion. Okay, did you see exhaustion here? Okay, did you see exhaustion here? All right. So that was an exhaustion. So for those of you that knows how to use candlestick patterns, you must have noticed that exhaustion right there on your chart, isn't it? Okay, that is if you know how to use candlestick patterns. So this is a bearish exhaustion. Let me just say exhaustion. All right, exhaustion right there. Did you see it? Did you see it? You know, that's exhaustion on the chart. So I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay, and if you look at this pattern, all right, this is a bullish price action. Okay, this is a bullish price action because if you look at this trend, let me see if I can look at that. Okay, look at that. Okay, so that was a breakout of this trend, isn't it? All right. So if you look at this, this was on 8. On 8, the candle actually closed as bullish candle. Okay, like for the first time in how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the first time in 1 week of consistent selling, right? For the first time in 1 week of consistent selling. Listen, guys, if you have any question, you can let me know. Okay, if you have any question with respect to my analysis, okay, at any point in time, always feel free to let me know if you have any question whatsoever. Okay, so because like I always say that no one in this industry is an island of knowledge. No one. So we keep learning from each other. Okay. I learn from you, and you learn from me also. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, that's basically how it works. All right. So if you have any reservation or any objection with respect to what I share with you, okay, guys, just feel free to let me know. Like, oh, I don't agree with this now, and I'm going to try my possible best, to explain things to you. Or if you have a superior argument, why not? I'm going to listen to you. Okay. So, in as much as you're not doing that in a rude way, okay, I have no issue with that. As long as it is not in a rude way, okay, that's perfectly okay. All right, that's perfectly okay. So, I'm going to ask if you have any question with respect to this analysis. Okay, so let me know. Let me know in the comments box. Right. So as long as you did not, as long as you do it politely. Yeah, politely. So if you've got any question, let me know. As long as you do it politely, I think we are cool. Okay, we are really, really cool. Right. So that's it. We're gonna be cool together. Okay, so it's broke out of the trend, up out of the trend here. Can you see that on the chart? Okay, so that's an exhaustion. Let me even make it red. Let me make it red to really show that no, this is an exhaustion. I'm not making this one black. Yeah, does that make sense to you? So we got an exhaustion here, obviously. All right, so we got an exhaustion here, and this is a strong level. Okay, price was broken here and also rejected at this level. So let me use what horizontal line to illustrate that. Can you see that? Okay, it broke out of this level. Okay, so I was expecting that this level would be a support level. Okay, historically, can you see that? Historically, I was thinking to be a support level, but unfortunately, excuse me, it was broken out completely. Right, it was broken out completely. Then shortly after that breakout, okay, it somewhat become is a resistance, but not for long. It was sharply rejected. Okay, it was sharply rejected. So if you look at this, was 8th of this month. Okay, when the candle closed as a bullish candle, and I made a post in a private group. Okay, I was telling the students in the private group that you basically need that candle to close as bullish, and once it is closed as bullish, then you can start opening long position. All right. So they hope that long position. I was thinking that probably I'll be able to go live yesterday. Okay, yesterday, so I can explain what I saw on the chart. Then this will have been the perfect entry. This level will have been the perfect entry. Okay, yesterday, but unfortunately, I could not go live either on Gates. I could not go live yesterday for some reasons. But no, this is still a very nice entry for us. Okay, because we are actually going to be targeting this level. Okay, this resistance level. All right, that is going to be our target. Okay, but it kind of look like the risk reward ratio might actually be big, isn't it? Okay, might actually be big, but come on, it still makes sense. It still makes sense, right? So now this is going to be the possible movement. It could move all the way to this level. Okay, that will be your first take profits. Okay, your first take profits level. Okay, it could be you can set the take profit order on exchange. Okay, probably this is your entry. Okay, then this is your first take profit order on exchange. Or you can even make it a psychological stop loss, but that's not sorry, it's a psychological take profit level. But that's not really encouraging, except you are always on phone, you're always on screen monitoring your trade. But if you don't monitor your trade every time, okay, it makes sense to have a stop, to have a take profit right there, isn't it? So, but basically, what you're gonna do, this is what I always encourage you to do, as far as meme coins are concerned, not even meme coin, trading is concerned, basically. So you have your take profit here, okay, because there is a possibility that the price will test this level, okay, because it is a swing trade. If you open long now, probably next 3, 4, 5 days, it might be good. Trade might be going against you. That's one thing about swing trade. Okay, you have to be patient. You have to be patient. Otherwise, you're going to miss out of some good opportunities on your trade. So that's the challenge. Okay, that's the challenge. So these are things you have to probably have a look at. Uh, this one says crypto news headlines, something. Let me check. Sorry about that. Okay, that coin technical analysis and trade signals. Yeah, exactly. So that makes sense. And then description. Yeah, that's okay. So I'm gonna save this. All right. So this could be a nice opportunity to open long position here. Okay. Then if you open long position here, you have your stop loss here. Okay. Then it's gonna give you probably 1:1 risk to reward ratio. Okay, that's not too cool for many traders, but here is it. If you have 1:1, okay, what you're going to do now is this. If you open the trade, shortly after opening the trade, sometimes the market might react and the trade will start going against you. Okay, that's not a big deal in trading. As long as what you're doing is swing trading. Okay, that's one of the advantages of swing trading, swing trade. It might actually go against you momentarily, isn't it? So then shortly after that, it starts going in your direction. Now, when you're in a trade, the moment that trade actually goes in your direction, probably by 50%, you've made 50% profit. For instance, if you're using something like 5x leverage, which is what I always encourage, okay, 5x leverage, then probably you can use 10x leverage, but anything above 10x leverage it looks like a pure gambling to me. Okay, it looks like a pure gambling to me. All right, so um you move your stop loss to entry. Once you realize a profit of 50% on 5x leverage, you move your if you've done 100% on 10x leverage, what do? Same thing. If you've done 50% on 5x leverage, you move your stop loss to entry. If you've done 25% on 2.5x leverage, you move your stop loss towards to entry, isn't it? So if you're using 5x leverage, the moment you actually realize 50% profits, okay, on your position, you move your stop loss from here, you move it back to entry, okay, then you leave that trade. So if the trade should actually go against you, probably later, then you've lost nothing, okay, you've lost no, that is break even. You've lost, you didn't make any gain, at the same time, you did not make any loss. All right. So the moment you realize 100% profit on that position, then you move your stop loss, you know, above entry, probably to secure that 50% profit. I hope it makes sense to you. You move your stop loss above entry to secure that 50% profit. That's exactly what you do. Okay. So if you have 150% profit, you move your stop loss to 100% to lock 100% and let the trade run. Okay, so you move it like that, until you hit your target level, you close it manually, or you probably, the trade may reverse to hit your stop loss. By the time you hit your stop loss, it is no longer a stop loss. It's a stop loss in the real sense, but it's still more like a take profit. So when you move your stop loss to 100%, okay, and the trade is actually in 150%, okay, for instance, then you have your take profit at 200, just in case. There could be a week, there could be a spike. Okay, then you have your take profit at 200% and you have your stop loss at 150%. In that case, you've maybe to lock, okay, you have your stop loss at 100% rather. So in that case, you need to lock profit. Okay, no matter the direction of the trade, you're going to end up with either 100% profit or 100 200% profit. Okay, that is how to move your how to systematically move, you know, your stop loss and take profits. Okay, sometimes you call it trading stop loss or trading take profits. Okay, okay, you trade it. Okay, you are trading it. Okay, so you can call it trading stop loss or trading take profits. All right, so that's it. Okay, so because if it's able to break out of this resistance, okay, this looks like a double top. Can you see that? Like a double top on mem. Can you see that double top right there? Okay, so it looks like a double top, and also if you look at this could be the shoulder, another shoulder here. Then this is the head. Possibly you can look at it from a perspective also. Okay, because obviously you cannot actually count a wick as a top. Okay, because this is the wick. So you're not going to be seeing this as a double top, but it makes sense. The pattern looks more like a head and shoulder. This is the shoulder, this is the head and that shoulder, and boom, how do you see? Because it actually follow that price action right there. So now when you are trying to analyze PEP, okay, it kind of makes sense to look at possible uh let me say it kind of makes sense to look at things that could invalidate your analysis. Okay, you look at for things that could invalidate your analysis because the market is being driven by emotion, it's being driven by sentiment. Okay, driven by emotion and also driven by sentiment. All right, so that is the reason basically why you have to look out for things like this. All right, why you need to look out for things like this on your chart. Now, if you look at this, guys, if you're watching me now, I think I have 65 people who are watching me on Gates Exchange right now. Okay, so if you're watching me right now, I want you to hit the follow button and start following me now. Okay, start following me for more analysis, you know, for more crypto analysis and trade signals. Okay, for trending news, trending articles, news analysis. Follow me right now. All right, follow me right now. Uh, as you can see, so I told you that we look out for things that could invalidate our analysis, right? What are those things that could invalidate analysis? When you're opening long position, okay, then what if there is an unlock event, okay, that will release more token into the markets? That event could actually mess up with whatever um what with whatever setup that we have on our charts. Okay, so uh, this analysis is for swing trade. So now, what could invalidate our analysis? Let me clone this. So I'm going to clone this now. So, oh, sorry about that. So what could invalidate our analysis? Okay, our technical analysis. So we look out for those things that will invalidate it. All right. So let first of all let me go back to coinmarketcap.com. Okay, coinmarketcap.com. Let's check if there is any news. Okay, this is Pepe. It's obviously trending. Okay, it has not been trending. It started trending some hours ago, obviously, because I checked CoinMarketCap some hours ago. It was not trending. Okay, so for the fact that it's trending on CoinMarketCap, it gives it more exposure, right? And for that reason, that could be an opportunity for us to open long position. Okay, to open long position. So, and they made an announcement that PEP project now have 420,000 followers on Twitter. Okay, that's a bullish announcement. Okay, that's a bullish announcement. All right. So, and these guys, Coin Talking News, Pep Coin and the story of the ways. So they made some tweets about them. Okay, some posts about them about Pep Coin. You can see ETH news. Pep Coin 8% surge will it lead meme coin raise? I don't know. So there's a lot of mention of Pep Coin, you know, in the markets. Pep Coin, a rising meme coin token with promising future. Okay, that could be maybe like a kind of PR. Okay, it could be paid for somehow. I'm just saying. Okay, so this is one news right there. So page decrease. One of the reasons why it makes sense, it kind of makes sense to follow update here is because you have access to uh analysis faster. Look at this. It looks like it's bottom out. Okay, and I've been paying attention to rates. And if you go, let me even scroll up a little bit more. Okay, is that word coin? Like I've mentioned it before now, that I'm having a close look at Pepcoin, and when I see a confirmation, I know right there that there is a confirmation, isn't it? So, all right, so that's it, and it's been going up really consistently. So let's see those who are talking about Pep. It's goodbye again. Now it looks like that's finally. Yeah, wow! Can you imagine that? So this this guy posted this on his charts, some hours ago. Can you say that? So this is the calm before the storm. BTC, the small minority who believes and will profits, man. You know, these are just some tweets on Memcoin on this platform. All right, on this platform. Okay, so. All right. So let us now go back to their Twitter accounts and see what's up with them on Twitter. So let me check. Okay, this is Twitter account. So that's going to open on another tab. You can see, oh, the shortly after they made an announcement, some people decided to unfollow Pep. I can see 415 instead of 420. So they've kind of lost 5,000 followers, isn't it? That's not a bad thing, really. Okay, probably they made the announcement too fast. Wow. What a man. Okay, all right, I got that. So look at this. Yeah. I don't really have any major announcement. Let me check. So now what we are looking out for is things that could support our analysis or probably invalidate our analysis. Okay, let me check. Become one with the divine pep. I think the Indians are not going to be the Indians are not going to be happy with this, most likely. Okay, the Indians, the Chinese, they're not going to be happy with this. So hot pep summer, man, it is really a meme coin. Like it's about comedy. Okay, okay, that was well. We don't have anything that could just support that. Okay, let me check. Now, another platform you could look out for is token unlock. Okay, let us see if there's going to be any unlock events. Okay, yeah, something like this. So, is there any unlock event for PEP? Any upcoming events for PEP? No, as you can see. Okay, it's one of those coins that are actually crazily distributed. Okay, PEP is crazily and evenly distributed across board. Okay, so uh, that's really a big deal, honestly. Okay, that's a big deal. So it is heavily distributed. So there is no unlock event because any unlock event could actually validate analysis because when people read the announcement about unlock events, they try to dump the coin before the unlock event takes place. Okay, before unlock event takes place. Okay, this is the home page. All right, so going back to the chart, we don't have news, we don't have upcoming events. Or let me check on market cap for if there's anything we could find on that. Let me check coinmarketcap.com. Okay, let me check that. Oh, sorry. I wanted to check coin market calendar. Coinmarketcalendar.com. Okay, let me see. Maybe there's a new listing on exchange or something. So I'm going to use Control F and I'll search for Pep. Okay, there is no news on Pep. There's no event on Pep. Okay, let me use the search bar. Let me type Pep. Sorry about that. Let me see if there's going to be anything. Okay, there is no event whatsoever on Pep. All right. Okay, so obviously there is no events. All right. There's no event on Pep. So I think they have a calendar aspect also on. They have kind of calendar. Where is it? Events. Let me check. Converter. Okay. Event calendar. Let me check this also. Okay. Let me check this also. Then after checking this, next thing I want to do is to use. There is no news also on Pep. All right. So we've checked all necessary places that we have to check to see if there could be things that will invalidate our analysis. But we found none. Okay, we found none of it, isn't it? So, okay, we found none of it. So I'm gonna go back to the charts now. Okay, this is the chart, and it makes sense to open long. Or probably what you could do is this. Okay, so if you're going to open a position with $1,000, okay, you open your first long here. Okay, then you open your second long here, then you have your stop loss here. Okay, so let me mark this out for you on the chart so that's gonna make sense. Okay, so that's gonna make sense. So I look forward to a movement like this. Okay, movement like this first, then it goes like this. Okay, goes like this, and there could be a rejection here. Okay, before there is any outright breakout of this. Okay, that is a possible movement on Pep. So this is going to be the entry. Let me use an arrow to illustrate that. Let me use this. Okay, let me clone this. Okay, this is going to be the entry. Or something like this. Okay, yeah, makes sense. So this will be the entry. Let me clone this. Entry level. Okay, so let me change this to color green. Okay, I'll make this white. Yeah, entry level. Okay, then this is gonna be the exits. So let me clone this. This will be the exits. This will be the exit points. So I'll come here, I'll make it red. Okay, that'll be the exit points, isn't it? That'll be the exit point. Then you have your stop loss here. Okay, so you have your stop loss here. So I'm going to clone this. So let me clone this here. So you can have your stop loss right there. Okay, you have your stop loss slightly below this. Okay, so let me clone this. Okay, stop loss will be here. Of course, that's a nice place to have your stop loss, really. So I'm gonna make it red. All right. So yeah, exactly. Okay. Or maybe I should use a line instead of arrow. Arrow might actually look confusing, isn't it? Let me use this. Okay, let me use a line. So arrow might look confusing. So I'm gonna use a line. So the entry will be here. So let me make it color green. Let me make it green. Maybe this kind of green. No, something like this. Yeah. So this is the entry. Okay, this is the entry. Okay, then let me make this. So we have a stop loss right here. So I'll make it red. All right. Okay, there is our stop loss. And this is the exit. Okay, so this is the exit. Uh, okay, I know what to do. Let me clone this and I'll move it here. Okay, so same way I'll delete this. So same way I'm going to clone this also. So I'll clone this also. I'll move it here. Okay, I don't want it to overlap. All right, now delete this. Awesome, awesome. So I don't know. So if you look at this now, if you try to, so this is a long position here. So you have a long position here. Sorry about that. Let me try it again. So you have your long position here. Yeah, then it worked. Let me check. Let me check. Then you have your stop loss here. Okay, then you have your exits at this level. Okay, this level. Can you see? That is 1 ratio 1.39. Okay, so 1 ratio 1.39, isn't it? So if you had entered at this point, at this level, that would be convincingly 1 ratio 2, isn't it? Okay, but if you still want to enter, it's still, it's not late for you to enter, obviously. Okay, it's not late for you to enter at all. All right, so if you're going to enter now, okay, so you're entering at this level right here. All right, so it's not really bad, obviously. It's not bad, but what you can do is you can actually trail your profits, possibly. Okay, trade it. All right, so once the trade is in profits, private gets to this level, then you move your stop loss back to entry. That's how to trade. Okay, you move your stop loss back to entry, then start trading it from there. Okay, you start trading it from there. That even makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, it makes a lot of sense. So, so can I say that? So if you have any, I'm going to try to publish this now. Okay, if you have any, okay, this analysis for swing trade, not scalping. Okay, it's for swing trade and not scalping. So I'm going to publish this. So let me publish this on. Okay, so I'm going to publish this now. Publish this idea. So, all right, this is Pepe as it, isn't it? So, on 8th of August, August 2023. So I noticed an exhaustion. Okay, I noticed an exhaustion at the bottom of Pep, Pep USDT. Okay, then I decided to evaluate my charts for possible buy confirmation. Okay, let's see buy confirmation. Okay, the following day, the trend reversal was confirmed. Was confirmed, and it became obvious that okay, became obvious that Pep okay, it became obvious that Pep will print more money. That Pep will print more money. So this is my analysis on possible direction for Pep meme coin. Okay, on the possible direction. Sorry about that. I'm not an English native speaker, so all right. So I had a look at upcoming okay at upcoming sorry about that, excuse me, upcoming events that could invalidate the analysis. I found none. Okay, I found none. So I like to ask, okay, anyways, if you like this analysis. Okay, you like the analysis, follow me now. Follow me now. Okay, follow me now and support my idea. Okay, okay. Also, let me know what you think about the analysis. Okay, in the comment box. Okay, via the comment box. Okay, via the comment box. So let me know what you think about the analysis via the comment box. Okay, I welcome criticism. Criticism. Okay, because there is no perfect trader. Yeah, so because there's no perfect trader, so that's it. All right. So I'm going to publish this now. In case you are following me on TradingView, then you can have access to all of this. So trend analysis. Yeah, I use this. I use this. Okay, then I used did I use chart patterns around candles? Okay, let me also click on fundamental analysis. Okay, I did some fundamentals also. So I'll click on continue. So public analysis, then long. Okay, then I'll publish this idea now. So boom, the idea has been published, right? The idea has been published. Okay, so I'm going to copy this link right now. Okay, now paste it here. Okay, FUSDT. All right, now paste it here so that everyone in the Telegram channel will be notified about it. That they possibly have a look at that. All right, so that's it. So as it is, I'll come back again to update the idea. Okay, whatever the market direction is, you know, whether good or bad, but optimistically, you are expecting a good result from that. So once you're in profit, guys, don't forget to move your stop loss to entry. Okay, so there's going to be a break even. Okay, that's the wise way to trade. All right. So if you have any opinion, like I said, feel free to use the comment box. Okay, if you've got any opinion, feel free to use the comment box. Okay, so I'm definitely going to attend to your question. Okay. So if you have any opinion, feel free to use the comment box. I'm definitely going to attend to it. All right. So let me copy a link to this. So the charts has been published here. Has been published on TradingView. So I published the chart on TradingView. Okay, so okay, it has been published on TradingView. If you're going to be interested in that, go check it right there. Right there. All right. So guys, tomorrow we have a look at link. Okay, we have a look at link USDT. Okay, so we look at it in, look at the ecosystem. So look at the ecosystem, you know, have a look at the link and see what you can actually make, if you can actually make sense out of that. Then also guys, make sure that you use a stop loss in your trade because there's going to be a lot of volatility today in the market. Okay, crazy volatility in the market. Because if you go to Forex Factory now, okay, if you go to Forex Factory, there's a lot of events in the economic calendar. So today, the US is going to announce the CPI month by month and year over year. Okay, and also the same time they're gonna announce the unemployment claims. Okay, so there's gonna be volatility because all of these news can have counter effects. For instance, now if the CPI says if the CPI is high, okay, so that will bring a lot of volatility, and also if the unemployment claim should actually become higher, then that's going to be a crazy volatility. So um, if you must trade, make sure you have a stop loss. Okay, make sure you have a stop loss. And if you want, you can actually avoid trading if you want in total. Okay, you can actually avoid trading if you want. So these are things you have to pay attention to. You have to pay attention to these things. Okay, you have to pay attention to these things. So that's going to be my advice for you if you must trade. Okay, so you have to look at the economic calendar even tomorrow. Okay, especially for those who are going to be trading the forex market. Okay, you have news tomorrow, high impact news tomorrow. But whatever impact that this may have, it cannot really be as it cannot actually have impact like today's news. Okay, so because if you look at the CPI now, year over year, which is very important, you see that the CPI has been growing, it has been going down gradually. So we need actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. Okay, if the actual CPI today is greater than this forecast for the CPI year over year, then that is good for the currency. Okay, it is good for dollar. So what is good for dollar is good for other currencies that are tied against dollar, isn't it? So look at this also month over month. Also, actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. Then you have to take note of that. All right. Then if you look at the unemployment claim here, you can see if it is less than forecast, it is good. So if you have unemployment claim that is lower and you have a higher CPI, okay, then that is a bad indicator, for other currencies. But it is also it is really good for dollar, isn't it? But sometimes you have a counter news in the sense that there will be a news that is good for dollar, then the next news also is bad for dollar. Okay, and this brings crazy volatility, it brings a lot of confusion in the market. So you have to be very careful with that. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. All right. What am I going to be talking about now? So that's it for today, guys. Maybe tomorrow we talk about link. Okay, have a look at the link and see if there could be a profit and or an opportunity right there on our chat. Okay, if there could be an opportunity right there on our chart. All right, so you can see that analysis is not really hard. Okay, so analysis is not really hard, so you just basically have to put your head down, okay, and see things in the right perspective. Okay, then manage your risk. That is, I can't say that enough. I can't say that enough, and I keep emphasizing on that. Okay, manage your risk effectively. Okay, that is the least you could do for yourself. Okay, always manage your risk effectively. Don't become overwhelmed for any reason whatsoever. Okay, don't become overwhelmed for any reason whatsoever. All right. So that's it. So I'm gonna be seeing you guys again very soon. So I wish you a fantastic trading experience. Bye for now. Okay.